Why, hello there! I've come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism! After years on the road...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry, are you...
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation. That's odd. I seem to have misplaced my vendor license.
The board is not going to be happy about this, Garby. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
Okay. Also das war schon einmal ganz gut, dass man reingelassen haben. Weil den kannten wir ja schon.
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
Okay, ich kann zu ihr.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of
Mological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000? Wait, where did it go?
Wo ist er hin?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time.
Okay.
That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
So.
At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device.
Okay.
And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Die richtigen Leute.
Right people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful mages guild since the power crystal has replaced most household magical applications. One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
You'd want that?
With all that money, I could pay people to trip and fall over and over again.
Okay.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
Ach, Mensch.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout. However, I hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
Also ich finde es ganz interessant, wie manche Sachen auf Englisch sind und manche dann auf Deutsch bleiben.
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time. I'm not kidding.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Ich kann nach Hause. Ach so, da ist eine Bar. Wo ist denn mein Vater? Das sollte doch auch da irgendwo sein. Ach, da ist er ja.
Hey, hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet. So,
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
and now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
Sorry, nothing today.
Oh, rats.
Rats? Again? I mean, we don't have rats, I swear.
No, not like that. Oh, well. I'll go call my guy anyways. See if he'll front me the money to bet with.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remembered to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh,
That's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time and I demand to be taken seriously!
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
Good night, Dad. Maybe someday you'll believe me. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Okay. Gehen wir mal die Taverne lang. Hier reden? Nein. Nein. Die Legende nach wurde das Nierenschild von seiner Firma angefertigt. Nierenschild geht. Also mit dir kann ich leider nicht reden.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
Okay, Miss Everness. Auf dem Weg zur Kneipe ist Miss Everness zufällig mit zwei weiteren Girls geraten. Und dass sie zu spät zum Wetten auf das Kobold-Spiel kam, das Erbe ihres Enkels ist sicher fürs Erste. Florinius Athenatos hat eine Rede im Festival der magischen Freiheit gehalten und wusste das Publikumsspirit. Die Kluft zwischen magischen und magischen Lebewesen ist mit jeder Art erheblich gewachsen. Okay, es steht bei der Ratsfrau Eis, die mir gleich erleichtert hat, Vorprobleme zu bereiten in ihrer Schuld. Nachdem Denise ihre Kinder abgeholt hatte, brachte sie sicher außer Sichtweite, allerdings nicht außer Hörweite, und gab Kelly ein paar Nettigkeiten mit auf den Weg. Polymers voneinander früher lernen an den Tag an neue Wörter kennen, doch einige kannten sie auch schon. Okay. Wie es ausstellte, bestand doch mit der Menschen eine betrachtliche Einzahlung aus illegalem Blutgold. Das Geschäftszeuge ermöglicht es ihnen, den Abbau von illegalem Blutgold zurück. Fanden ein leerstehendes Stück Land, die Gasse hinter der Taverne und verbliebte die Schwester. Also.
Good morning! You're listening to the Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants...
Okay, Radio ausschalten.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
Okay. Eine furchterregende Band mit älteren Kindern und Kinderherzen. Dann noch
A note?
eine Nachricht. Lieber Lil, bitte komm nach unten ins Schwesterhäuschen und zwar schnell du kannst. Hab dich lieb, Papa.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the Chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above average job performance with cash bonuses.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools. And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Not Randy! That guy's a riot!
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Aw, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here while you go bet on Goblin Ball games.
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again. Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Oh, Dad, you really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better or we're out on our asses.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
Okay, wir haben wieder mal königliche Erlässe. Malcolm aufgrund dringender benötigter Reparaturen wegen der kümmerlichen Grundstruktur des Gefängnisses, die Ausbruch des Brandstiftes führte. Lasse ich einfach mal in die Knastwände neu streichen. Ruf mich an, wenn der Kollege hier auftaucht. Erwartet die hervorstehende Ankunft von 2 Gesandten, die um eine Allianz mit Sprawl weitereifern. Sie werden 2 Gesandte sein, die nicht einer, nicht 3, 2, 4 sind aus direkt raus. Was? Nutze die Gelegenheit zum kulturellen Austausch und lerne viel, so viel du kannst. Bringe sie ordentlich zum Reden. Die preisgekrönte Katze der Herzogin von Scrapbook Sprinkles soll diese Woche in der königlichen Miniaturkutsche eintreffen. Wie immer behandle jeden nichtmenschlichen Besucher, Kobold, Gnome, Oger und so weiter mit besonderer Vorsicht. Denk daran, es wird etwas... Okay. Okay, ist das jetzt zu chargen? Okay, Moment. Okay, Moment, also... Okay. Geben wir mal so einen. Auch so einen. Auch so. So. Und jetzt haben wir die mal alle gecharged. So.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl.
Okay, wir werden
Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
Okay, wir werden das mehr erfahren beim nächsten Mal. Denn wir werden jetzt mal wir werden das bei diesem Tag quasi jetzt belassen. Freue mich schon auf den nächsten Tag bei Lil Guardsman. Und bis dorthin, Baba und ciao. Fortsetzung folgt.